Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Thank you so very much. This is a collective reading for September 24th through 30th, 2023. And I titled it The Truth because there's this whole thing of clearing clutter, particularly from the mind, from the past, is a big theme in September. So getting to the root of the truth, speaking your truth, standing in your truth is what is kind of the culmination at the end of this month. There may be, you have felt there have been restrictions put on you for whatever reason, whether they are of your own creation or spirit, God, the universe. There's a path. You're like, oh, I want to go do that. I'm going to go do that. Partly because maybe you felt you had to, you were pressured to. And there's this symbol about a 5, and it talks about change, that you're being redirected. You're being redirected to pursue those things that are more in alignment, because what you maybe thought you needed to do or should do, there's something way better for you that the universe is like, no, we need you to go this way. It's not out of duty, it's not out of desperation, fear, but rather this path will not serve your greater good, your highest good. So that is why the truth is needed, to be in alignment, to know what is your truth, what is the clarity you have in pursuing that journey. We've got a bridging that, right? Beautiful. And the butterfly of transformation, it talks about beauty, looking at the beauty around you, but I also get major transformation with this, spreading your wings and flying. And that's been part of the theme also this month, is this preparation to fly, to travel, to go in another direction. So yeah, to find your joy, to find your joy. And we've got a sun here talking about a new beginning. It looks like it's carved on a rock. Okay. Yeah. Passion ignited. New cycle. New beginning. It's a 1. What brings you joy? What lights you up? And it doesn't have to be a massive thing. It just can be whatever it is. But getting out, we got another 5 again here. That shift from the goblins, the things. This path reminds me of Hansel and Gretel going down the wrong path with the goblins. Yeah, we're not going down there. We are not either here or literally. We are not going down the path with the goblins. We are slaying the goblins, right? Because we are forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, forgiving situations. They were learning lessons, right? We're stepping into stillness with grace. We're listening to our intuition. And we're just plain listening, right? To create, we got all these little eggs of creation, to create our field of dreams. What are we dreaming? What are we changing? And there's all these butterflies, transformation floating around the air. So what is the new path, or that is our truth? And we've got this thing which is called rescue. And what I always find interesting about this card, it talks about getting a different perspective. And you do not need someone else to rescue you. You are capable, MacGyver-like, of getting out of any situation that you need to. Yeah, there's no reason to remain stuck or isolated. You don't have to stay on this gerbil wheel, hamster wheel, right? Build something, get off the island, so to speak. Things are coming together. You are coming more into alignment, possibly with also another person. For some of you, this is about relationships, healing relationships, and coming into alignment in your relationships. So, and I'll get to a little more of that here as we continue, because we had the King and Queen of Air that came out. So part of this is about your own alignment, light and dark, masculine energy, masculine, feminine energies. Everyone has both, right? And what's interesting is the masculine does take action, but he also looks at things definitely from a way much higher perspective, takes charge, and then balance this out with the discernment of the Queen of Swords, who's been there, done that. She cuts out stuff that doesn't fit, doesn't serve her greatest good, and she listens to her intuition and her owl of wisdom, which is like Athena, right? The huntress. So whether this is representing you coming into a balance, learning to cut those things out, this is all about truth, justice for yourself, right? Speaking your truth, living your truth. Or it could be you also coming into some kind of alignment. This also talks about communication with another person. And it's just energy, whether they're male or female or vice versa or what have you. But that's the other aspect of this card. But the beautiful thing is this guy's getting ready to go on a journey, and he's leaving the dark and going into the light, but he has balance. And this path that he's come through, this dark, he's getting ready to turn the corner and go into the light, right? He's got his battle wounds. And you're being encouraged with this truth. You are the author. You are the storyteller of your story. So what kind of story are you going to tell, right? It's a new beginning. It is also a beautiful uncaging. As you release, as you create space for this new beginning, new things, the heart opens up, the heart expands, it uncages itself from the restrictions that no longer serve it, that have held it back. Seeing beyond kind of reminds me of this gal, right? Third eye, but this is the intuitive half, which is the owl, right? She's logical, Queen of Swords, don't get me wrong, or Queen of Air, but she also she's more imbalanced and does pay attention to her intuition. Yeah, what brings you joy? What brings you pleasure? Right? That's what's inspiring you. That's what's igniting you, lighting you a fire. And then taking action. We have divine masculine energy here. He's got it all lit up here. What are you going to take action? What's that step you're going to take forward in pursuing your joy, your truth? And I love this card. Expect the unexpected. Here's the thing. The universe, you can't outplan the universe, God, whatever they have in store for you, right? So a lot of times the unexpected, you are to stay open. You're to stay open to that, because it could be bringing something about for your experience, to learn, or to help you shift your perspective. It could be something that is way better than you could have imagined, right? And it may be asking you to pivot, change, and shift. But it's here because it's meant to be here for you. So don't fear it. It could be the thing that removes you from this path that was restricted. Why? You didn't expect this path over here, or this event, right? You were thinking this was the way to go, and it's like every door is closing. It's like, no, no, no. Expect the unexpected. Love that card. So let's finish up the month here with the keys to the 13 Universal Laws deck. This is one of 3 decks I've designed. If you're interested, the links are down below. Takes no special instructions. Spirit's all over this. Woo. Bottom of the deck, key to kindness. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others. There are going to be people that don't understand what you're doing, and that's lovely, but they don't live their life for you. So send them love, send them compassion, and move on. Yeah. The key to resistance is letting go of the resistance, finding the truth, getting to the truth of what is holding you back. What is holding you back? What is the truth? It's like a double confirmation of what has been restricting you, right? So that you can find balance. Starting a new beginning, finding progress, and something that's innovative. Maybe that's the unexpected. Maybe there's some kind of inspiration joy that's innovative. It brings something to you that you had not thought about or considered, or maybe it's an idea you have for something to create that's very innovative. It's different. Embrace it all. So, thank you for being here. If you're interested in a reading, coaching, if you want just a 30-minute reading, because I don't have that listed on my site, send me an email. There's jewelry to purchase on my website. It's gemstone jewelry using frequency. It's engineered for that. It helps with people's healing and whatever their quest is. You can read some of the testimonials, or perhaps you want me to design you something specifically for you. I only design one-of-a-kind things. So, and with the help of Source, they are specific, and it's always surprising to see what comes out. But thank you for being here. I hope you have a great end of September, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's in store for us for October. So please feel free to like, share, or subscribe, and thank you for being here. Blessings.